The circle of fifths is a pattern in music that explains how all notes, chords, and keys are related, and this is the sequence. C, G, D, A, E, B, G flat, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, and F. Now, at first, the sequence of letter names can seem abstract or confusing, like why are the notes arranged in this order, and how are you supposed to use this pattern? What's the point? Well, the point is that the circle of fifths illustrates how all 12 notes in music are harmonically related, so any two notes that are neighbors in this pattern sound good together. For example, C and G are neighbors because they're closely connected. Likewise, G and D are also closely related, as are D and A and E and B, etc. And to highlight all of these connections, we can picture the circle of fifths like this, using a color wheel, where all of the colors, like the individual notes, follow the same pattern of being closely related to each of their neighbors. C, red, is nestled between F, purple-red, and G, red-orange. G, red-orange, is between C, red, and D, orange, and so on. The colors follow the same pattern as the notes. They are the same pattern. So now you can actually see the circle of fifths, which again shows how all of the notes are related. But now what? How are you supposed to use this pattern? Well, instead of thinking of it as a static theoretical circle, you can literally use it to play instruments, and here's how. Just take every other note of this pattern and then rotate them 180 degrees to get the chromatic scale, which is the basic sequence of notes as they appear on any instrument. Only now with color, you can still see the relationships between notes that are baked into this pattern, which we can use to play scales and modes and chords and progressions. And then you just unwind this chromatic scale pattern and apply it to an instrument, like this piano, for example, and you can see the circle of fifths directly on the keyboard. It's right here. It just got rearranged into the chromatic scale and then straightened out into a linear sequence. Or you can apply the colors to the guitar or really any instrument like this to actually see the circle of fifths and make music, which is literally the definition of music theory, which means to see sound. And once you can see sound, you can play anything you want. This is how you actually use the circle of fifths.